seconds.
In the beginning, there were 5 notes, 0, 4, 0, 9, 7, 16th notes in the scale of G minor. Subtract 1 octave. The sound was a sawtooth wave, tamed with acid, controlled with a slider. Visualize the lead with piano roll. Next, kick drum, trance kick drum, 4 on the floor, with the scope. Increase the power by ducking our lead with the kick. Targets 3, 4, 5, 6. Depth of the duck, 0.8. Increase the duck attack to 160 milliseconds. Next, bass. Clone our lead to create the bass. The bass has a simple pattern. Subtract 2 octaves. The sound should be a supersaw. We need more chaos with random detuning of the supersaw. Increase the filter for more power. We need more energy. We need a top. Fit the top to our cycle. In the beginning,
let there be light.
We're going to start this video off with a puzzle.
Black people, speakerphone is not the default option. Put it to your head. Indoor voices, please.
And you can wind up stunk, little nigga.
We're here today to announce the indictment and arrest of 20 individuals, most of them law enforcement officers in the Mississippi Delta region. The indictments generally allege the taking of bribes to attempt to aid and abet drug trafficking, as well as associated crimes.
The positions of these arrested officers range from patrol officers up to police chiefs and sheriffs.
We're talking about 14 current or former law enforcement officers, 6 co-conspirators who are alleged to have sold out the public, promoted crimes that they should have been investigating and stopped, and instead of working to stem the flow of dangerous controlled substances, the evidence will show they took bribes to facilitate the distribution of controlled substances. They betrayed the trust that the public placed in them, disgraced the badge, and undermined the hard work of good law enforcement officers across this state and across the region.
AI, which is taking over the world. It's, I'm looking at you guys. You're taking over the world, Jensen. I don't know what you're doing here. I hope you're right. All I can say is we both hope you're right. But it's pretty amazing. Quantum computing, fusion, 6G. This is the death penalty.
We found in our video vault a cringe-inducing comedy sketch they made in 2000. That's Giuliani, then mayor of New York, in drag.
You know, you're really beautiful.
This may be the best of all. Oh, you dirty boy, you. Oh.
18 years later, the bromance is still going strong.
It's happening, like DEI work is happening. So we're all like a network of like one unit that's doing this work, and having, what we're trying to have is, and formerly was more obvious, is identity and development programming. Yeah. All that stuff is still happening, it's just much less obvious on the website because we have received and are concerned about receiving further complaints about our work. We're doing more work to kind of hide them from people who are like outside perspectives that might register complaints against our work, which we've already had. So we're trying to do it on a more like quiet but still like active, just not as obvious to the outside world. It's just less obvious if you're outside the university. Everyone's working together to try to figure out how to keep the work going, while also not eliciting outside complaints. So like, you know, changing like names of things like that, but continuing to do the work is like advised by our leadership to continue to do the work, just to make it less obvious that we're doing. So after he left, we were like, ooh, let's get things a little quieter. In terms of like presidential and like interim presidential eyes, that kind of position, don't really know what we do. Don't have as many eyes on us. We did have an office that was an office for diversity, equity, and inclusion. That office is, all the people are still there. They have, their office is now like the office of like community engagement, partnerships, and like equal opportunity. The main thing that they've adjusted or like under review is like educational programming, the partnerships they maintain with outside organizations, the like civil rights things that they did for the university are all still like happening, and the other things are kind of like under review for compliance. I think the major concern is like losing funding. I think it's trying to navigate how to like continue best serving members of our community while also not eliciting any threats or action. The research funding at the university is federal funding that could be pulled. So the like things that are being navigated are like, how do we maintain all of the funding while also serving our students well? It's also made like our ability to do like outreach much harder, and like to have things be much more obvious would be great, and how it used to be, but it's just.
But if that happens, the funding will be pulled.
Potentially, yeah. We've gotten, I mean, that's what like the DOJ was investigating. A lot of the marketing things that have been changed. Renaming programs is like a marketing like ploy. So students who like have been here before like know what we're doing, and then we're trying to also help new students understand in a more subtle way. But from an outside perspective, it looks different. Adding in language that's like, this program is open to all, but it has a specific focus to it, the way that we market for things. And so it's a lot of like marketing changes, like updating the website to not be as like, I don't know, revealing of things. People at UVA, I think, generally kind of know what's happening and have no issue, for the most part, have no issue with it. It's like the outside eyes.
So when they do satanic rituals and they kill innocents and babies, and they're asking for more power and control in this reality. So when a satanic ritual is taking place, it's the reality that they were created in, which are called the Watcher reality. They're bringing that reality closer to our reality. So they're merging realities, because that reality is at a different frequency. And we see it everywhere. It's filtered. And to really start to wake up, it's filtered everywhere in this reality. The government systems, the religion, we wouldn't have these systems if it wasn't for these beings. They created it. Yeah. So they're certainly us, because we've actually got the power and they don't. They're parasites. You imagine being parasite. They're always on survival. They're not self-sufficient.
I was wrong. You were right. You're the best.
He's like, you fucking talk shit about like,
I'm the worst.
Hop
You're very good looking. I'm not attractive.
So you think the Jews are the ones controlling the world?
I would say they are a liar who has no business in society, or on the planet for that matter.
But if it doesn't work, I will just leave because I don't care. This is the actual only way to approach. I don't care is now not only necessary and appropriate, it is vital to your mental health. I don't care. I don't care. Well, what if he, I don't care. I'll leave. I'll just leave. You can just leave.
What was I supposed to do? Take it like a man? Christ, I gave you everything I got. I gave you more than anybody's ever given you. What do I get in exchange? A little thank you, a little gratitude. I'll tell you what I get. I get screwed.
Oh, cut the crap, okay? Just tell me, what do you want from us?
I want somebody to give me shirts. That's what I want. I want somebody to pay a little attention to me. I want a little respect. I want somebody to take care of me for a change. Huh? How about that?
I want to hurt you the way you hurt me, but you don't even respect me. You're flaky. And you can't keep a boyfriend.
I believed you. I believed that I was hopelessly screwed up. And I could have lived my entire life not realizing that everything that you've despised me for, everything that you hated about me, somebody else would love me for exactly the same thing. They would accept me for exactly who I am.
Well, either they're lying or they're very inexperienced.
Evil.
So that was a really good way to get my name out there in the community. And I also use them as bartering tools for sex with the gals at the Oriental Health and Massage in Jackson, Michigan.
A few moments later.
I just got fired from my job. I'm looking for something new to change my life.
What did I tell you? What did I say to you? I said, buy the roadmap and leave. What the fuck am I supposed to do, Seth? Recognize this. He didn't recognize shit.
Seth, I'm telling you, the way he looked at us, you especially, I knew he knew.
Low profile. You understand the meaning of the words low profile?
Hey, Richie, how's your hand? It hurts like a fucking son
Let
of a
me tell
bitch,
you what
Seth.
low
Thanks for
profile is
asking.
not. It is not taking girls hostage. It is not shooting police. It is not setting fire to a building.
Bitch, bitch, bitch.
Mongol Empire is invading our home. We are 80 samurai against an army.
What does honor mean to you?
I guess protecting people.
There must be thousands of them. We will face death and defend our home. Tradition, courage, honor died on the beach. The Khan deserves to suffer. They are what make us.
You say that like it's easy.
We are the warriors of Tsushima.
It's never easy, Jin.
We are samurai.
This is the end. Hold your breath and count.
You're not ugly, you just need to whiten your teeth.
I don't give a fuck anymore.